The points are less than us, and the pressure is on both the teams because both the teams are trying to come out of the relegation zone. We have practiced hard, and we'll see that we'll play first half very defensively, being cautious, and in second half we'll try to put the pressure and take the maximum points which we can get in today's match.
As you said, you're trying to play more defensive on a defensive side, but we have seen that your boys are very hungry when it comes to scoring goals. They go to score the goals, the finishing doesn't happen. So what do you have to say on that? Will there be any major changes today for this special clash?
Yeah, we have two changes. The Kimran is back in place of the left half, and in midfield Tyson is back in place of Arif. It's always has been difficult for us in the second session, because in the dying minutes we tend to lose our focus on the match, and we have worked on that. Let's hope for the best for the today's match.
Thank you so much, coach. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Well, that's all we have in the pre-match interaction here from Dulet Stadium. Now enjoy this kickoff, the most interesting kickoff, where both are fighting to make themselves safe from the relegation zone. Now enjoy this kickoff between VELSAO Sports and Culture Club versus the Garden Angels.
This is the Garden Angel team now, and Riston Rodriguez quite optimistic there with Benzu Clement, Lenny Fernandez, Pasant Singh, Beniston Barreto, Jovial Dias, Tyson Carvalho coming back into the team today, Kimran Fernandez as well, William Niaso, Ram Sarup, James Fernandez and Gilbert Oliveira, the captain, making that first 11 for Garden Angel Sports Club. On to the points table for this year's Selvar Goa Professional League, and we can see this is a very crucial match in terms of saving relegation. Garden Angel in 9th position, VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club in 11th position. VELSAO on 4 points and Garden Angel just 1 point ahead of them with 5 points. But what a game today we have on our hands as the referee leads the team out. Presley Mascarenas and Gilberto Rivera leading their respective teams out onto the field. We had interesting words from Riston Rodriguez, where we heard Riston Rodriguez mentioning that he's set up his team and wants his team to play more of a defensive role in that first half and then come out and attack the VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club in the second half. In the meantime, the referees for today: Prasad Surlakar, Selrich Almeida, Nikhil Arunidekar, and fourth official Deep Kovekar. The match commissioner for today: Jayendra Nagvenkar. Garden Angel coming off a narrow defeat, like I mentioned before, against Churchill Brothers, and they will be really looking for a confidence booster today. The boys and staff were not having a great time at the moment, with narrow losses almost every game, nothing going their way at the moment, Garden Angel, but they will be looking to turn things around. Whereas VELSAO did turn things around for themselves in that last match, where it was a dramatic encounter almost, where they led Panjim footballers for most of the game and then ended up conceding a crucial goal in the 70th minute against Panjim footballers. And in between that, I go back to that match because before Jesla Moniz was taken off in that match, he had missed at least 6 sitters where he had just the goalkeeper to beat, but he failed to do that, and that allowed Panjim to come back into that match. As we see Jude Barreto back on the bench for VELSAO and Climax Lawrence, who led that team to victory. And they will be hoping more of the same today from his boys. But Brian Mascarenhas came to the rescue of VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club, scoring that left-footed thunderbolt into the bottom corner, past the Panjim footballers to register that victory, finally the first victory for them in the league. As we saw Riston Rodriguez on the bench, a very hard and crucial encounter for him. These are tough times as a coach where you need to stay on top of your game and help the boys keep their motivation, because it's not the greatest of times Guardian Angel are going through. They are a team which looked so promising. All those 5 points coming in the first 3 matches of their campaign, and it's been a downhill progression ever since then for Guardian Angel, as the referee blows his whistle for the kickoff, as VELSAO with Brian Mascarenhas putting the ball up, but it is headed back by James Fernandez to Ram Saroop. As Ram puts it up, the clearance comes in from Viraj Naik. This is Kimran Fernandez, the sturdy winger, coming into the midfield, coming into that left wing position for Guardian Angel. Remember that beautiful run he made against Tempo Sports Club and gave that assist to Jovial Dice, who scored and slotted it past Melroy Fernandez of Tempo Sports Club. And this is the winning goal scorer from the last match, Brian Mascarenhas, playing it to Ganesh Thakur, who was so impressive, who plays it out to Savlon Cardozo, trying to get into that box, but Lenny Fernandez does well, blocks him and barges him out of the way. But getting back to Ganesh Thakur's performance in the last match against Panjim footballers, we really saw what that man is capable of. He needs to do more of the same today. If Jude Barretto's boys have to continue that winning streak, as Umesh Pujar gives the ball away to Jovial Dice, who's got some space ahead of him. This is Peniston Barretto just getting ahead of him there, but he's still in control. We know this boy is very skillful, but loses out in the end. Daryl Silva there coming back to stop Peniston. This is James Fernandez. Peniston Barretto gets the corner. This is the first corner of the match, and it has come at the 2.5 minute stage of this match, and it has gone Guardian Angel's way. Kimran is a big presence in that box for Guardian Angel, as Gilbert gets ready to take this corner kick for Guardian Angel. The corner comes in and flick on, but Brian Mascarenhas is the one who clears it off. This is William. William shifts it back in, looking for Gilbert again. This is Gilbert, plays it into Jovial, cuts in and still holds on to the ball. This is good work from Jovial. This is James Fernandez cutting in and out. Early pressure from Guardian Angel. That's good skill from Jovial. Gilbert Oliveira with the cross, but blocked by Daryl Silva. This is James Fernandez. As the clearance comes in from Klusna Pereira, this is Lenny Fernandez down the right hand side for Guardian Angel. He hooks the cross back in, and Presley Mascarenhas who will collect that quite easily in the end. Weston Rodriguez promised some defensive football early on from Guardian Angel, but it's been 4 minutes of sheer pressure from Guardian Angel and VELSAO. And they're coming out again with Kimran Fernandez, Basant Singh. Back to Kimran. Driving in Kimran. Changes the game beautifully. This is Jovial Dice again. There's some early running from Guardian Angel as Jovial tries to play in Beniston Barreto after some stepovers, neat stepovers there from Jovial Dice. But in the end it has run out for the safe hands of Presley Mascarenas, but this is again Kimran Fernandez with the shot. He still has the ball. Look at the strength of this man, but Ganesh Thakur does well. And this is Daryl Silva. They're losing out. Played back to Ram Sarup. This is William Niaso. William looked over his shoulder if he has any attention, but none as per se. He comes out with the ball quite comfortably and plays it to Tyson. And now it's with James Fernandez. Jovial plays in Beniston again. Beniston on a run again. He's very skillful. Beniston Barreto. This is Jovial Dice again. This is a very encouraging start by Guardian Angel. Tyson plays it back to Lenny Fernandez. Lenny's ball comes in as Beniston had made that run into the second post, but the ball is collected by Presley Mascarenas. Puts the ball down for Ramesh Pujar. I must say this is a lot of intent in the early stages by Guardian Angel, and only time will tell if they can keep this pressure on VELSAO. As Cluj now heads that ball out for another throw in for Guardian Angel. And there has been a single positive to point out to for Guardian Angel in the last few matches, or rather the whole tournament. It is really Beniston Barreto who's been so impressive up front, taking defenders on, confident in his abilities, not getting bogged down by the performance of the team. He's been really putting on a show for all of us whenever he has the ball, as this is Beniston again. And he comes into the deep box, slots it past, and there is that effort early on again from Beniston Barreto. Just as we were talking about him, Beniston leaves it for Basanta, who chips it for Beniston. You'll see him cutting back, leaves Cluj for dead, and then the shot comes in. But Presley Mascarenas with an important save. What a start this has been for Guardian Angel. Can they make it count as this corner comes in from Gilbert? Presley again palms it out for another throw-in. Another Guardian Angel throw-in. We see the goal scorer of the winning goal for VELSAO in the last match, all focused as this throw-in comes in from Kimran Fernandez. Basant Singh with the clearance. Savlon Cardozo there with the clearance, as this has gone out for another throw-in for Guardian Angel. Kimran Fernandez will launch this into the box once again. The big build Kimran Fernandez powers the throw in as this flick comes on This should be dealt by. Not really in the end by Rohan Rodriguez. He's given away another throw-in on the other end now. This is Gilbert Oliveira. Benzu plays it to Tyson, who looks for Kimran, but Brian lost it in the end. And then Basant the Singh's cross in. This is Umesh Pujar's flick on, and it has gone out for the third corner in the 9th minute for Guardian Angel. Can they keep this up? Can they take advantage of this early pressure? Guardian Angel. Can Gilbert Oliveira, can the captain deliver some quality into the box? The ball comes in. This is Basant Singh in possession on the right hand side as he tries to be smart about it. Wins another throw. Another Kimran Fernandez rocket coming into the box, courtesy a throw-in. Launches it, another thunderbolt into the box. This is Kimran. Now this is finally some possession for Savlon. This is Ganesh Thakur, who draws the foul from Lenny Fernandez. In the opening 11 minutes, Jude Barreto and Climax Lawrence on their feet there. They will be a concerned coaching pair at the moment, because their team haven't made the best start to this game, because it's been all Guardian Angel. Haven't seen much of the ball. Really well, South Sports and Cultural Club, as we see a player down on the ground. I think it's Rohan Rodriguez, which has been hit by that attempted pass forward by James Fernandez. The first bit of action from the VELSAO physio. This is Daryl Silva, Jess Raimones, Ronald Azevedo, Brian Mascarenas. This is exactly where he scored that goal from, and that was not far away either. That was soaring in the air. A good attempt from Brian Mascarenas. Had Ram Saroop's attention for a while. We see this movement again. This is exactly where he had scored that goal against Panjim footballers to win it for VELSAO. Not quite finding that bottom corner this time around, but that was a close effort from Brian Mascarenas. Guardian Angel have to be careful about that left foot of Brian Mascarenas. It can cause them real trouble if he's given that kind of space up front. As Williams' header comes forward, this is Jess Raimones, who got VELSAO moving in that last match, as Brian Mascarenas' cross comes in slightly overhit, but should be kept in by Rohan Rodriguez. This is Umesh Pujar. Ball comes in chested nicely by Ganesh Thakur, with Benzu Clement clearing out the danger, putting it out for a throw-in. This is Umesh Pujar again, and that should be a foul given away by Tyson Carvalho, coming into the team today after a long break. Tyson Carvalho just bringing down Ronald Azevedo on the edge of the box. I'll be very surprised if anyone except Brian Mascarenas takes this free kick. There you see Klusner Pereira moving away from that ball. This is Brian Mascarenas, and it is a low save down to his left hand side. Ram Saroop there. He stayed on the ground, but this is another great effort from Brian Mascarenas, up and over the wall, going into that bottom corner. What a save that is from Ram Saroop. That was headed right into the bottom corner of Ram Saroop's goal. What an effort that is. Brian Mascarenas will consider himself unlucky because Ram Saroop has come up with an absolutely magnificent save, low down to his left. As a result of that, he's ended up clashing with that post, and he's fine now to the relief of Tristan Rodriguez. As this another Brian Mascarenas corner will come in and swung in into the box, and Ram Saroop has just about palmed that away as Klusna Pereira made that darting run into the box. We'll see this again. Brian Mascarenas swings it in and just gets a hand in time. Ram Saroop. This time it will be Savlon Cardozo's corner. Another swung in corner, palmed out by Ram Saroop. This time it will be a foul on Ram Saroop, and he stayed on the ground again. We'll get some time to recuperate Ram Saroop. But now we see some pressure finally from VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. If the first 10 minutes belonged to Garden Angel, the next 6.5 minutes definitely have belonged to VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. We are set up here for a very good encounter. Both teams really looking to go at each other. Yes. Garden Angel on the other hand have found the net. They have been known for their attacking instincts, especially with the likes of Basant Singh, Beniston Barreto, who's on the ball at the moment, cutting in from the left hand side. Tyson, this is Gilbert Oliveira. Gilbert's ball through, looking for Kimran Fernandez, but it rolls out for a goal kick for Presley Mascarenas. Going back to that attacking prowess of Garden Angel with the likes of Beniston Barreto, Basant Singh, Jovial Dice. That trio definitely promises you goals, but the defense is where it's been really leaking for Garden Angel, as Brian Mascarenas punts that ball forward with his left foot. This is Jesloy Moniz. Ganesh Thakur. Ronald Vedo. Ganesh Thakur picks up the spoils, and this is Ganesh Thakur who plays in a good ball. This is Savlon. Can he reach it? But Lenny reaches it just ahead of Savlon Cardozo. Taken quickly. This is Brian Mascarenas. His ball in. Not a bad one. Cleared off in the end by Benzu Clement. Another throw in for Brian Mascarenas. Attempted effort from Ganesh Thakur, not really a great one. It's been cleared off by Garden Angel. But this is VELSAO back on the attack, but William Niaso will intercept that ball and put it out for a throw-in for VELSAO, with Umesh Pujar taking it. This is Viraj Naik to Umesh Pujar. Umesh plays it up, looking for Daryl Silva, not quite finding him in the end. This is played back to Ram Saroop. Benzu Clement. puts it up looking for Jovial Ties, but the clearance from Umesh Puja. This is Rohan Rodriguez and takes the shot, and Ramsarup has to make another save. We'll see this effort again as Rohan Rodriguez goes on the run against Benzu Clement, takes the shot, but not one which would really trouble Ramsarup. But he has to make that save, and it results in another Brian Mascarenas corner which will be shot into the box right now as it comes in. Another chance, but again punched out by Ramsarup. These corners are really being played in, curled and close to Ramsarup, testing his prowess, really hoping that someone would get a flick on before Ramsarup does. As this has gone out for a goal kick, this is Ramsarup again. Benzu Clement. Poor clearance. This is Ron Lazavedo. Jesloy Moniz looking for Rohan Rodriguez's run, but this is another corner. VELSAO really coming at it right now. Brian massive pressure from VELSAO in the last 10 minutes or so. The early pressure on has been soaked in, and the counter pressure has been applied by VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. This is Umesh Pujar down the right hand side to Rohan Rodriguez. Loses out on that pass, and then Tyson Carvalho is bundled off the ball. This is Rohan Rodriguez again, who is again bundled out by a VELSAO player. This is Ron Lazavedo, and looking for Savlon Cardozo, who cannot quite get that as he was way inside that mark. This is Lenny Fernandez taking the throw-in. Brian not happy with that decision. He did think that it came off Basant Singh, but it's another throw-in. This is Tyson. William Niaso with a neat turn. This is James Fernandez. Hooks the ball forward for Beniston Barreto to chase. Tries to win the ball from Viraj Naik, but Viraj accidentally touches the ball and it's gone out for a corner kick. This has been a good game to watch so far in the opening 24 minutes. Both teams really throwing in the kitchen sink at each other as this ball comes in, and the shot then from Kimran Fernandez as Presley Mascarenas had lost it in that crowd, but Kimran fails to keep it on target as this corner we see again comes out to Kimran Fernandez, who volleys it over Presley Mascarenas' goal. The header comes in. This is Ganesh Thakur. Poor ball from Ganesh has been cleared off by Viraj Naik. Header comes in from Benzu Clement. Jovial takes it in a stride. This is Beniston Barreto. Tyson plays it back to James Fernandez. Puts a poor ball up front and has gone out for a throw-in for VELSAO. This is Ronald. Passes it back to Umesh. Ganesh flicks it beautifully to Ronald Azevedo, who's darting in and plays in Savlon Cardozo. Rohan Rodriguez rather. This is Brian Mascarenas again, looking at every opportunity to run forward. Brian Mascarenas. Rohan Rodriguez doing a good job of shielding the ball from Basant. Ronald to Ganesh Thakur. Back to Ronald. Ronald just losing his footing there, which has allowed Jovial Dias to get back possession for Garden Angel. James Fernandez hooks it up. This is Ganesh Thakur again. Ronald Azevedo gives it away. This is Ganesh Thakur again. Ganesh plays it to Ronald. The no-look pass back to Ganesh. This is Rohan Rodriguez. Rohan takes the shot on. Very ambitious, I must say, from Rohan Rodriguez, but losing out on patience there. Rohan Rodriguez bringing the VELSAO attack down. This is Ram Sarup. Jude Barreto almost opting for the same 11 that beat Panjim footballers in the last match, hoping that he's found a winning combination that would keep their winning streak going. But this could be dangerous with Kimran Fernandez down the right hand side. Kimran's ball into Peniston Barreto. Look at that close control from Peniston as he tries to come in, stripped of the ball by the very dynamic Ganesh Thakur as Ronald Azevedo comes out with the ball. Umesh Pujar, who has been tackled by Jovial Dias, not for the first time, as the shot comes in from Jovial, only hits the advertising boards behind Presley Mascarenas' goal. This is Umesh Pujar. Umesh hooks it forward, looking for Jesrai Moniz's run, who's been a very quiet figure in today's game. Jesrai Moniz not really called into action so far. As Lenny Fernandez looks to find Basant Singh, who should keep this in. This is Basant Singh who wins the throw-in against Kluzna. Cleared off by VELSAO. Lenny Fernandez to take this throw-in. This is William Niaso. Should hook this up, trying to find Jovial Dias, who wins the header. This is Peniston Barreto with a neat turn. Just a little heavy in the end, but if we see that again from Peniston Barreto as this header comes in from Thing, what a beautiful turn from Peniston Barreto as that header came in from Jovial Dias. Just a little ahead of him, Peniston. A turn that Zinedine Zidane would have been proud of. The 360, as we call that trick from Peniston Barreto, as the players head into the first water break of the match. At the half an hour mark, both the teams still locked in, goalless at the Dulles Stadium. But it's not been the most drab goalless encounter so far, because both teams have really gone at each other, looking to exploit each other's defensive flaws. But the Brian Mascarenas free kick has come the closest for VELSAO to open the scoring, whereas Peniston Barreto, not surprisingly, has come the closest for Garden Angel, with Presley Mascarenas with a brilliant reaction save to keep his team from conceding against the men in red. As Kluzna puts this up, William Niaso has a job to do as Ganesh Thakur tries to intercept it, not quite being able to keep it under control, and gives away the throw-in. This is Lenny Fernandez. Basant Singh, Savlon, Ronald Azevedo, Umesh Pujar. This is Umesh again. Ronald Azevedo keeping possession. VELSAO, and it's been given away straight back in VELSAO possession. This is Jesloy, I beg your pardon, Ronald Azevedo. This is Brian Mascarenas. Now that is Jesloy who fails to bring it under his control. This is Kluzna Pereira, a running back, plays it to Viraj Naik. This is back with Kluzna, hooks it forward. Jesloy will have some space to run at William Niaso, and then tries to cut it back in for Ganesh Thakur, who made a darting run into the box as a referee has waved play on as Kimran Fernandez comes up with the ball. This is Basant Singh, even after looking over his shoulder, has not been able to get that ball under his control as this ball comes in for Beniston Barreto, who's been flagged offside by the assistant referee. You'll see again Beniston in an offside position, just makes the run a second earlier than what he should have. It's Kluzna taking the free kick. The header comes in from Lenny Fernandez, lands up with Ronald Azevedo. This is Ganesh Thakur looking for Jesloy. Jesloy plays in a good ball in, not quite reading that pass from Jesloy. Rohan Rodriguez and rolls out for a Ram Sarup goal kick. A substitution being made by VELSAO. It did surprise me that this young boy Romario da Costa didn't start today, because Romario did give VELSAO a completely different dimension in that attack. In the last match, Romario da Costa had a very impressive display, but better late than never. Romario da Costa has been brought on by Jude Barreto and Climax Lawrence for the debutant Daryl Silva. This is Ganesh Thakur, who left the ball behind him. Again looks up to the heavens in disappointment. This is Brian Mascarenas on his dangerous left foot as the cross comes in. This is Ronald Azevedo. Tyson wins the ball off him, and now Beniston Barreto has been set. He crosses it in. Basant Singh will try to get on the end of it. His turn to look at the heavens, because that was a great ball from Beniston Barreto looking for Basant. As Savlon Cardozo skips the first challenge but fails to do so against William, as this chip comes in from Brian Mascarenas to Jesloy, who laid it off for Savlon, who took the shot on, but it's been blocked off by Benzo. But this is Ronald Azevedo again with the cross field ball looking for Jesloy. Moniz is run this time, but lands up straight with Ram Sarup. And the game has settled in a little bit. Both teams confined to that midfield region, playing a few short passes amongst them and trying to show that individual skill and magic, as Ganesh Thakur has a chance here but has been stripped off. William Niaso comes in and puts in a good ball to Kimran Fernandez, who tried to slot it past Kruzna Pereira. This is Kimran looking for options with that throw, and this is Basant Singh. Basant pulls it, tries to find Jovial Dias with the header, and quite evidently the hand on the back of Rohan Rodriguez has led to VELSAO winning that. What I mean by Romario giving a little bit more dynamism in that attacking third for VELSAO. Immediate impact from Romario da Costa. Very intelligent youngster, making those runs, starting runs. Jesloy Moniz did make those runs, took use of those runs from Romario da Costa in that last game. He'll be hoping to do so with the young lad on the field. This is Gilbert Oliveira. Tyson brought down by Ronald. Gilbert's ball came in, looking for Tyson Carvalho but fails to do so. Tyson wins the free kick rather, and this is Gilbert Oliveira's ball in and easily collected by Presley Mascarenhas. I should say hesitantly collected by Presley Mascarenhas. This is Gilbert. Again puts in a ball forward but not really finding the preferred destination of Beniston Barreto. This is Romario, and then the long ball quite aimlessly lands up with Presley Mascarenhas. Presley rolls it to Viraj Naik. Viraj taking his time but launching it forward. Cleared off by Benzo, but Romario has given it away, but it's straight back with VELSAO, with Ganesh Thakur moving forward down the right hand side. This is Ganesh Thakur, puts the ball in, looking for the run of Savlon Cardozo, and Jesloy bisected them and landed up in Ram Saroop's safe hands. Umesh Pujar handed back to Presley Mascarenhas, who in turn rolled to Kruzna. He shifted this ball, didn't know what the destination was really over there, but Gilbert Oliveira has released Kimran Fernandez on the right hand side. He fails to keep the ball in. But he has won a corner, with which Kruzna was not very happy about, as Lenny Fernandez jogs forward to take the set piece almost towards the end of this first half. VELSAO will be looking to keep this down to a goalless affair, at least till half time. This is anything but a defensive showing from Garden Angel. Both teams going at it, as this corner comes in from Lenny Fernandez, too close to the keeper. Presley Mascarenhas collects it easily. Presley launches the ball forward. This is Romario da Costa against William Niaso. Gets past William. Romario plays it back and the cross comes in. This is a chance. Savlon Cardozo, and he has opened the scoring for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. And so often we see that celebration in Juventus colors. The number 7 emulating his idol Cristiano Ronaldo after scoring this fantastic goal, as this flick on came from Benzo Clement and then slashes the shot in past Ram Sarup on his left foot. Savlon Cardozo, and the nightmare continues for Garden Angel Sports Club right at the cusp of half time, just when Garden Angel just took a corner kick. Presley Mascarenhas launches it forward for Romario da Costa, who lays it back for the cross to come in, and then Savlon Cardozo has set VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club on their way forward.
Time 2 minutes.
And what a run this has been for VELSAO. Jude Barreto will be a happy man now when Riston Rodriguez, boy, he will be having nightmares right now. He doesn't know what else to do. It's been an even fight throughout this first half, but VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club with Savlon Cardozo has absolutely silenced Riston Rodriguez's boys as Savlon races past Kimran to win the throw-in, who is quite surprised that the assistant referee gave it the other way, but the referee overrules it as Brian Mascarenhas has been given space on his left as Romario da Costa lays it off for Ronald Azevedo's shot, which was a little out of off target, but Ram Sarup keeps it in and hooks it forward for Basant Singh, who has handled the ball to get it under control. Not having the best of times, Garden Angel Sports Club. This is Kluzna, plays it to Umesh Pujar, who launches it forward, and this is Beniston Barreto, crowded out by that VELSAO defense. Beniston Barreto. This is Presley. This is Romario. Look at the difference he's made to this team. Again, a beautiful through ball to Jesloy, who's got it under control. This is Romario again. Ronald Azevedo, Savlon Cardozo, Ganesh Thakur, Ronald, Savlon again, Umesh Pujar, and the referee will blow the half-time whistle, and it will be Jude Barreto's boys who will go in with a lot of smiles on their faces as we see Savlon Cardozo. Finally, some reward for that man who's been working so hard for the black and yellow brigade, as Garden Angel walk back, a disappointed lot, as has been the picture most of the time in the last 3-4 matches for Garden Angel. It's been a disappointing affair again for them, this time against a team which has been below them. They will be looking to turn things around, and boy, do they need to turn things around in that second half. Riston Rodriguez These are desperate times for Garden Angel Sports Club, because at half-time VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club are leading Garden Angel 1-0 courtesy a Savlon Cardozo Thunderbolt which has gone past Ram Saroop. That Sasa Football Academy have been working on their finishing. That's something that's been letting the team down throughout the league. They've not really scored many, and that really has been a big issue for the team. And there is the whistle from the referee with Sasa. Looked like a force to reckon with as this ball comes in towards Siddhant. This is early Siddhant Kundaikar. Sapam Singh has lost the ball and Suraj finally clears it off the line. This is much better from Sasa Football Academy today as a good cross comes in. This is a chance. Shajam with the shot. It has been driven over Paramveer's goal. Maran Borges releases Omkar on the right hand side, who faced the daunting task of getting past Fulganko. Cardozo gets fouled by the big man, who receives a yellow card from the referee. Beautifully spread out, and this is a chance again. Will that go into the goal? It has just been put out by Rizban Fernandez. As Paramveer has stayed on the ground, we'll see this chance again. Again, Kaitan Fernandez with a beautifully threaded ball. It's a very attacking change as the shot comes in, and what a save that is from Sapam Singh. This is Kwame Jr. to Shirotkar. This is Kwame Jr. trying to wriggle his way through and then is fouled by Dominic Roy Suarez, who's not happy with the referee's decision. Kundaikar leaves it. Castagna, and another save from Sapam Singh. Half-time scoreline reads Kalangut Association 0, Sasa Football Academy 0. Rohan Kamli decides to take that shot, and another save from Sapam Singh onto the post. Great start by Kalangut, but thwarted by that man. This is a very good shot. It was swerving in the air to get that goal as Faiz Muhammad takes the shot. This is a chance, and the slip from Stephen Colasso has allowed. And that is the final whistle from the referee today at the Dular Stadium. At full time, the scoreline remains goalless. As the referees walk in with the two teams, Youth Club of Manora and FC Goa. Big match today for both teams. FC Goa won't have it easy today because Youth Club of Manora have been really upping the ante. They lost a narrow match against Salgaonkar Football Club. As Jay chases this is a chance for Jay! Two defenders shielding it up, and the ball was slightly short from Leslie, and you can see that Leslie over there bringing down Nicholas Fernandez. This is Christie driving in. This is a good run from Christie. He's still going. Christie Davis controlling it all the way from the right hand side into that penalty box. Aniston back to Clive Colasso. And then Michael slides in and Lyrem is fouled by Alvin Silva, and this time he will get a yellow card in that aspect of the game, and they're still new. And with experience, they will do well as the shot comes in from Joybert. And it's a low save down to his left from Luis Barreto as Delton is running at the defense. Michael Silva in chase. And this is a chance, and haven't really gone out of danger. This is comedy of errors right now. And finally, boy, would you believe it? Youth Club of Manora had about 4 or 5 opportunities to clear that ball out. It could have been a penalty as well. This is a chance, chase header, and we'll see that cross again. And this is Juliston straight away called into action. We'll see this, that jump from Leslie. And Joel's clearance goes straight, and this is a chance. And the cut back. This is Lyrem Ruata passing the ball into the goal. And this is game, set and match. He's luckily got past Joel Fernandez over there, and he's still going. Joel Fernandez is the one who's come out worse in that tackle. And the referee blows the final whistle. Full-time score today. FC Goa have come out trumps against Youth Club of Manora, 2-0. They will be looking to keep their calm in this big clash here at the Dulair Stadium. It is a blockbuster encounter on a blockbuster Sunday for the people of Goa. They will be glued. And the referee blows the whistle to Alvarez. Early cross in, and what a chance! 40 seconds into that match, and that chance couldn't have fallen to a better man for Salgaonkar. Schmondal, left-footed cross in. This is a chance, and what a save that is from Jason DeMello. It wouldn't have counted anyway, but what a save that was. Creative in that attacking third. Selvin ends up fouling Stefan De Costa. Kuldeep just apologizing to the ref. He knows he clipped. And the ball comes in. That has been punched out. Oh, that has been just missed by Selvin Miranda. Picks up the ball. This is Prathamesh Selvin again. Selvin tries to drive in. This is Saish Madan. Shot! That's a good effort. Salgaonkar racking up the shots on goal at the moment, trying to get those statistics up this in the league so far. Selvin Miranda's corner comes in. And that is finally, not surprisingly, Salgaonkar Football Club have taken the lead with Stefan De Costa. Stefan again, he gets it eventually. Being brought down by Sandville, who will get that yellow card. That was more out of frustration than anything else from Sandville. As the whistle comes in from the referee, it is half-time. Salgaonkar Football Club leading Vasco Sports Club 1-0. This is opened up for Salgaonkar with Valentino Nazareth on the right hand side. This is a chance, and it is the second goal! Look at this move right from the start, playing a small triangles over there in the midfield region. Vasco Sports Club are being outplayed right now. Valentino's ball in, and the header comes in. This is a chance again. Kuldeep somehow gets the ball off, but it's not danger averted. This is Selvin Miranda getting into the box, takes the shot in, and it's deflected out. And this is a chance. This is a one-on-one situation. We'll get back to that. Believe it or not, Sanju Thapa has just saved Vasco Sports Club. Gets it in the form of Valentino Nazareth. Stefan shot! Surprised if I say Salgaonkar Football Club have scored the third goal. And then the celebration. Plays it, and this is a chance again. Stefan, can he get his hat-trick? And he does get his hat-trick. Stefan De Costa. And blows the final whistle. The scoreline at full time, it is Salgaonkar Football Club 4, Vasco Sports Club 0. in red and Tempo Sports Club in blue today. This is a very strong, a full strength Tempo Sports Club side which has been put out there by Samir Naik. The same goes for Kalingut Association. They've put out their strongest team outside. And there is the referee's whistle. Tries moving forward. Jumps into the challenge, and boy, that's a very early yellow card. Look at that, that is very dangerous from Krishnanath Shirodkar. Look at that touch from Pilvan Dimelo. This is Richard Cardos. Cuts in, and then the left-footed shot has gone wide. Nixon's long ball. This is Siddharth Shirodkar. Wow, he has opened the scoring yet again. Can anyone stop this man at the moment? Look at this move now. Chaitan Dabolkar's crossing, and another chance. More tempo player for Gango Cardozo. This is Siddharth Shirodkar. Does well, puts the cross in, and this is 2-0 to Kalingut Association. Kuame Jr. with the movement. As Pilvan Dimelo brings down Chaitan Dabolkar, who stayed on the ground clutching the back of his head. This is Chaitan. What a beautifully played ball. Look at this movement. Vineet's ball really pressing them high whenever they try to play it out from the back. Look at this ball from Chaitan Dabolkar, and then Vineet trying to cut it back. And as the referee brings the first half, as Kalingut Association at halftime lead Tempo Sports Club 2-0. Plays in Kuame Jr. who heads it past Shalom Perez, and then takes a very good shot which has been saved by Melroy Fernandez. And then Daryl's cross comes in, and a diving header this time from Krishnanath, and Paramveer was diving in behind him. And look at this chance. This is Siddharth Kundaikar. Has he got it through? And tries that cheeky chip over Melroy, who does well, and then Edwin Vegas clears that ball. They do, and that is the comeback. Suraj Hatkonkar does get it up and over the wall into the bottom corner of Paramveer's goal. This is Mark Jr. Mark tries to volley that in, and then the shouts go up, and Edwin Vegas gets the yellow card. And the final whistle goes from the referee. The Tempo player sink to the ground has beaten Tempo Sports Club 2-1 at full time. VELSAO Professional League, VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club leading Garden Angel 1-0. This will help them forward and go ahead of Garden Angel in the table, which should be a huge boost for the likes of VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club, a young team under the aegis of those two there, Jude Boeto and Climax Lawrence. May have been playing decent football, but not really getting the luck in the earlier matches. But on the other hand, Riston Rodriguez looking up at the heavens for some luck as the referee blows the whistle to get the second half commenced. This is Jovial Dice. Garden Angel really also has, the roles really have been reversed between VELSAO and Garden Angel, as VELSAO have progressed forward. Garden Angel have been sliding down the table as Basant Singh's header comes out from Kimran Fernandez's cross, and Presley Mascarenas saves that from Basant Singh. Just 30 seconds into that match, as the header comes in from point blank range, Presley Mascarenas. What a save that is from the captain. And this is an early corner for Garden Angel. Gilbert Oliveira with the cross in, as Ronald Azevedo comes out with the ball, marching forward. This is Romario da Costa. Wins the throw in against William Niaso. But again, a good start from Garden Angel, who have failed to seize on to the opportunity with Basant Singh, who probably should have scored, but Presley Mascarenas does come out with a good save. This is Basant Singh. Tyson Carvalho plays it back. James Fernandez plays it up. This is Jovial to James. This is Basant Singh. Plays it back to Benzu. This is William Niaso. Plays the long ball looking for Basant. Flicks it on for Jovial Dice. This is Jovial with some space forward, but a poor cross in the end. Straight into the hands of Presley Mascarenas. VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club did finish 11th on the table last year. Not far from that position this time, but they would definitely head towards the top and would want to improve and continue their winning streak. If they keep this form and spirit up, they should definitely see themselves progress in on the table. But Ganesh Thakur ends up fouling Gilbert Oliveira there. VELSAO got promoted in 2018. Basil Vegas was a former player. He has moved on to Churchill Brothers. We see him playing at the right back position for Churchill Brothers. However, they've got some new players into the ranks. Peter Carvalho, who's injured today, not really in their ranks. Peter Carvalho signing from Sporting Club de Goa. Brian Mascarenas has had a massive impact on this team in that left back position. Brian Mascarenas for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club, scoring that winning goal and leading VELSAO to their first victory in the Selval Goa Professional League. Another player signed from Churchill Brothers for VELSAO, who was also very impressive in the last match, as this throw-in comes in and it's been flicked on by Beniston Barreto, and it's gone out for a goal kick though for VELSAO. But getting back to the new signings of VELSAO, Ganesh Thakur is another man along with Brian Mascarenas, who has been signed in from Churchill Brothers. They're really upping the ante. They know that they cannot afford to really let their guard down, because they're very important signings in the scheme of things for VELSAO. As we see, Jovial Dice is being taken off for Garden Angel, and Joel Barreto has been introduced by Riston Rodriguez. Has had a good start to the match, but slowly died down in terms of his impact on the game. Jovial Dice. Joel Barreto now has come on for Garden Angel. Can he have an impact which would make a big difference for Garden Angel? Rohan Rodriguez failing to keep that ball in. Can they hold on to this lead for the next 40 minutes? It's a long time. We've seen VELSAO get under pressure and concede that goal against Panjim Footballers in that last match. Can Garden Angel do the same? This is a much improved VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club team today, and this is Rohan Rodriguez. Umesh Pujar. Umesh takes the shot on, but I would be really surprised if Ram Sarup concedes from that kind of an angle as William Niaso comes forward, launches the ball. This is Basant Singh fighting for the ball. Ganesh Thakur wins it, but Benzu Clement comes out and clears it. This is Joel Barreto who wins the foul against Umesh Pujar. Garden Angel on the other hand, well, they finished 7th on the table last season, and a team which amassed 27 points and last season has only mustered 5 points this year. A big drop in quality for Garden Angel Sports Club. They're one of the teams which is taken after this match. If the scoreline remains the same as it is right now, we've seen Garden Angel put up a fight against the top teams. They've really given these top teams a run for their money. They've had some decent player in their ranks in Garden Angel Sports Club. Ashlyn Oliveira, Prasio D'Souza and Jeet Gupta were in the ranks for Garden Angel, who've moved on, but they've made some impressive new signings too. They haven't really clicked all together as the league has progressed. Basant Singh is one of them, who has been signed from Sagolband United in Imphal. Arif Pathan has been signed from Salgaonkar Football Academy. Denzel Fernandez from Vasco. Then Wesley Page, Maven Dice and Jovial Dice, all under 20 players signed from FC Goa. Their motto has always been to promote young talent. Garden Angel has been a club which has always seen unearthing good young talent for Goan football and the rest of India. But this has been a year as this ball comes in. That was a decent ball. We'll see this again. James Fernandez's ball to Joel Barreto, who puts in a very teasing cross in, and Kimran Fernandez fails to get at the end of it, just swinging a leg in the end of it. Not really much of a difference as the ball lands up with Presley Mascarenas. But I must say that Garden Angel have really missed the services of Musa Bamba up front. The goals have been missing because of that. The Nigerian striker Musa Bamba really makes a huge difference to this Garden Angel team, but he has suffered a meniscus tear which has led to him leaving the team for his recovery. He'll be hoping that his team Garden Angel stay afloat in the Selva Goa Professional League so that he can come back next year maybe and make a difference to this team and show what Garden Angels have really missed this year. As William Nyaso comes forward with the ball. Kimran puts it down for Tyson. Tyson puts it forward looking for Basant Singh, not really getting it through. Umesh to Rohan Rodriguez. This is Ronald Azevedo. Romario does well again and puts it, beautiful ball out to the left hand side to Savlon Cardozo, and not the right decision really from Savlon, as he's absolutely shocked that the assistant referee had given a goal kick for Garden Angel, but the referee overrules it and gives the corner. This is Savlon Cardozo. Brian Mascarenas cuts it back in. The shot comes in, this time on his right foot. That was rifled in, and I think that's just gone wide of Ram Saroop's goal as he dived across, scrambling across his goal. And Rohan Rodriguez has been taken off, and Shamir Babu Swami has been brought on for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. A change which has been seen even in the last match. Shamir Babu Swami, a like for like change by Jude Barreto and Climax Lawrence. As the long ball, long throw in comes in, and this is Kimran Fernandez to Tyson. This is Romario da Costa. Romario with the ball, puts in a beautiful ball again forward for Savlon Cardozo to chase Lenny. Plays it back to Ram. Ram chips it up for Lenny Fernandez. To James Fernandez. To Gilbert. This is Joel Barreto. Nowhere to go for Joel Barreto. Plays it back. This is William Nyaso now. Plays it wide to James Fernandez, who plays it first time to Benzu Clement. This is William Nyaso finally with the long ball, looking for the run of Kimran Fernandez. This is Beniston Barreto. Beautiful skill from the man Beniston Barreto again. Wins a corner for his team. What a tireless worker and runner he has been for Garden Angel. Not having much luck at the moment, Beniston Barreto, but every time he has the ball, he has looked dangerous against every single team he has played against. Beniston Barreto. This is Lenny Fernandez with the corner kick. Lenny's corner has been flicked on. This is James Fernandez. Cuts back to his right hand side, not his strongest. Then falls to Tyson. This is Gilbert. Plays it square right hand side to Lenny Fernandez, who plays it back to William. Benzu Clement. Benzu plays it forward, but easily gathered up by Presley Mascarenas. The long ball put forward by Presley Mascarenas. It's a very important match coming up in the next fixture for Garden Angel. They play Sessa Football Academy, who are right now at the bottom of the table. And boy, that would be an encounter where it probably will decide who gets relegated in this year's Selval Goa Professional League, because the last two matches that Garden Angel play, they play against the top two teams in the league. They have Salgaonkar and Sporting Club de Goa. In a matter of just a week after that fixture against Sesa Football Academy. So really these two fixtures against VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club and Sesa Football Academy are very important fixtures for Garden Angel. It would really decide on their fate in this year's league, and boy, what an encounter that would be against Sesa Football Academy in terms of the importance of it. I'm sure Riston Rodriguez would like to get something out of this game and stay ahead of those two, VELSAO and Sesa Football Academy. Another team in the relegation zone is Youth Club of Manora, who didn't really put up a good performance against FC Goa. Otherwise they have been a team to contend with also, as Basant Singh comes forward, plays it to Gilbert Oliveira. This is Ganesh Thakur. And the long ball has been cleared off by Len. Fernandez. This will be another VELSAO throw-in. The next few matches for VELSAO are Youth Club of Manora, Churchill Brothers, and they end with an encounter against the Golden Eagles Tempo. So an equally important match for Manora and VELSAO in the next round. Two big encounters. For the teams in the relegation zone, really the bottom four teams facing each other in what could be so decisive in the battle for relegation to stay afloat in the Selval Goa Professional League. VELSAO battling Youth Club of Manora and Garden Angel battling Sesa Football Academy. And the teams positioned 9, 10, 11 and 12 facing each other in a battle which could be so important going forward in the Selval Goa Professional League. We will see one of the teams go down one of the 4 teams go down. And this year's league, and we could be in the 9th round, but unless VELSAO and Garden Angel up the ante, they have very tough matches after the next round to finish off their campaign. Churchill and Dempo in the waiting list for VELSAO after the next round match against Manora, whereas for Garden Angel it is almost do or die in the next match against Sasa Football Academy, because they play the top 2 teams in the Selval Goa Professional League this year. They play Salgaonkar Football Club and Sporting Club de Goa after their encounter in the next round against Sasa Football Academy. But take nothing away from Garden Angel, you know that they can come up trumps against the likes of Salgaonkar Sporting Club de Goa, as they have against the Golden Eagles. Also, they've mustered 1 point out of it. As I think Shamir Babu Swami is the one on the ground getting hit with that clearance from Brian Mascarenas. Getting hit where we don't want to quite get hit. Almost like it takes the stuffing out of you, really. This is William Niaso. James Fernandez to Gilbert Oliveira. This is Benzu Clement playing a lot of square passes in that defensive third for Garden Angel, as Tyson Carvalho loses his footing, loses possession. They really have to do something over here, Garden Angel, otherwise this game is running away from them just as quickly. The time is being run down by VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. This is Lenny Fernandez, takes the throw in quickly. William Lenny Fernandez chips it to Benzu. This is Gilbert. Gilbert spreads it out to Joel Boeto, chests it down nicely. Joel Boeto plays it back to James Fernandez. This is Benzu Clement to William. William Niaso. This is Benzu Clement. James Fernandez. Everyone back in their own half defending for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. They would really do anything right now to preserve this 1-goal lead. And Garden Angel are not really threatening in this second half. They've had that odd header in the opening 30 seconds of the second half where Presley Mascarenas saving from Basant Singh from point blank range, but nothing really off note apart from that from Garden Angel, as this is a brilliant ball played forward by Romario to Savlon Cardozo against Lenny Fernandez, and Lenny puts it out for a throw-in. Tireless running from Savlon Cardozo on the left hand side for VELSAO. This is Brian Mascarenhas. Brian's throw-in has been flicked on by Cheslai Moniz. Basant Singh falling back into his own half, trying to win the ball, but it has been given away by Joel Barreto. Ganesh Thakur plays in. Shamir Babu Swami with the cross in. Not enough people taking that cross in from Shamir Babu. This is Brian Mascarenhas' cross in on his left foot. Will land up straight into the hands of Ram Sarup. Ram's kick forward. This is Basant Singh. Kimran Fernandez. Kimran tripped there by Ronald Azevedo. This is Lenny to William Niaso. Cheaply given away, and this could be through for Ganesh Thakur. One-on-one with Benzu Clement, but slows it down and then given away to William Niaso, who covers up for that mistake. And this is Gilbert. Peniston Barreto trying to turn away from Viraj Naik, but he does well. Viraj yet again. He's done a good shift at the centre back position in the absence of Peter Carvalho. Interestingly, in the absence of Peter Carvalho, VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club are on their way to winning both the matches that he hasn't played. The captain Peter Carvalho. Let's not take anything away from Peter, he is a real class act, but truth be told, Romario da Costa has added more dynamism into this attack for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. He's really added another dimension altogether into that attack for Jude Barreto and Climax Lawrence. As we see Kimran Fernandez being taken off and Maven Sean Dice being brought on. Kimran Fernandez, the big man, has had a decent game, but not really one where he could turn it around for Garden Angel. Almost the last throw of the dice right now for Ariston Rodriguez. Maven Sean Dice, he will be hoping that can change this game around for Garden Angel. As we see, Lenny Fernandez is on the ground and not doing too well over there. He tried to get up but landed up on the ground yet again. The stretcher has been called. It will be interesting to see what exactly happened there, as Ganesh Thakur came in, and I think it was more of a coming together between the two players, where probably Ganesh Thakur's foot just stepped on Lenny Fernandez. As the long ball comes in, this is Basant Singh, and again not getting under control. This is Romario. Umesh Pujar. Umesh plays it wide to Brian. Brian Mascarenhas cannot quite find Savlon Cardozo, and look who's back there covering up that position of Lenny Fernandez. Peniston Barreto. So good to watch that boy Peniston Barreto hovering up and down the field. Look at him running forward. This is Peniston. What a cross that is from Beniston Barreto. Cannot quite get at the end of it, and then the clearance comes in from Kluzna. But really, we must mention the hard work of Beniston Barreto. What a class act he's been for Garden Angel. His team have had no luck at all, but he has put in everything that he could muster. As we walk into the last quarter of this game, VELSAO still leading Garden Angel 1-0. Savlon Cardozo getting that goal for VELSAO almost on the cusp of half-time. This Benzu Clement plays it square to William Niaso. This is Ram Sarup. James Fernandez. This is Joel Barreto driving in from the left hand side. This is Tyson Gilbert. William Niaso. Williams ball in, been dealt easily. This is a foul on Ganesh Thakur, who's again been extremely brilliant in midfield for VELSAO, as Nicholas comes in place of Lenny Fernandez. Nicholas is the man which has come in. Lenny Fernandez has been stretchered off, and he's still on the sidelines being attended by the medical staff as we head into the cooling break. As this ball came in from Jesloy Moniz, and then the lashed out shot from Savlon Cardozo, and there we will see the famous celebration, the seal of Cristiano Ronaldo. We used to see that in the famous black and white of Juventus nowadays, but we saw it right here from Savlon Cardozo in the black and yellow, number 7, emulating his idol Cristiano Ronaldo. Savlon Cardozo's goal is the difference over here right now. But as we mentioned right before the cooling break, Garden Angel have made another substitution as Nicholas Rodriguez, jersey number 21, has come in place of Lenny Fernandez. This is William Niaso. Clears the ball, but Kluzner is the man down on the ground for VELSAO, holding his ribs, and then again called into the action. The physio for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. The clearance as it came in from William Niaso. Kluzner just going off the ground. He should be fine as Garden Angel start proceedings with Gilbert Oliveira. This is Nicholas. Nicholas puts it up for Joel Barreto. Joel's ball in, headed by Ganesh Thakur, the ever so hard working Ganesh Thakur. This is Jesloy Moniz who puts it up, and Romario will have to have the softest touch in the world to get that in control from Jesloy. That was punted very hard towards him. And this is William, Gilbert, Nicholas, James Fernandez. James to Joel Barreto. Given away by Gilbert again. We've seen this before, which has led to a goal against Guardian Angel. This is just Moniz with step overs. Benzu does well in the end. Jasloy still keeps it in. This is Shumer Babu. And gives it away, and Gilbert is the one and clears it up. Lucky for Guardian Angel that Benzu just clearing up and holding the defense. This is Viraj Naik who clears the ball before it gets to Maven Sean Tice. Leaves it for Joel Barreto. Does well. Joel Barreto still going. This could be it. Joel Barreto! Has that gone in because Presley Mascarenas had completely lost it? What a mistake that was. But it didn't quite go in. It has been cleared off the line. We'll see this run in from Joel Barreto. Gets past 3 players. And then Presley Mascarenas almost scoops it into his own goal. But he probably should be giving a big treat after this match to Brian Mascarenas, who saved Presley Mascarenas the blushes that could have been nightmarish for VELSAO yet again. What a lucky escape that is for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. And that just sums up Guardian Angels' luck at the moment, because nothing, absolutely nothing seems to be going Guardian Angels' way. "82 minutes on the clock as there is another substitution being made by Jude Barreto as Ganesh Thakur walks off and Akshay Pashilkar comes on for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. Umesh Pujar to take this throw in. This is Benzo Clemens' clearance. William Niaso. Clues now heads it back to Umesh Pujar. Maven chasing Umesh, but Umesh clearing it up front, putting it forward for Romario to chase, but it's been brought down by Benzu again to William Niaso. William Niaso's ball forward. This is the very impressive Beniston Barreto looking for Basanta Singh's run, but Klusner shadowing Basanta and putting it out for a throw-in. This is Tyson with a poor touch, has been brought down and wins the free kick. Has stayed on the ground, Tyson. Now you see Ronald Azevedo just getting excited and lunging into the tackle as Beniston Barreto trying to help his teammate back to his feet, and he seems to be in quite a bit of pain right now, Tyson Carvalho, as Nicholas Rodriguez is standing with the ball. It will be a free kick Guardian Angels' way, and it will be an important one as the clock is running down. It has to be a quality free kick right now for Riston Rodriguez's men, and the man that has just come on can deliver just that on his left foot. The experienced campaigner Nicholas Rodriguez on his left foot swings this in, and that was a good ball into the box, but Basanta Singh again fails to connect with it as Romario tries to bring it in control, but Nicholas Gets back possession for Guardian Angel. This is James Fernandez. Hooks the ball forward. Easily cleared by Viraj Naik. It's now or never for Guardian Angel at the moment. This is Benzo Clement punting it forward. Brian Mascarenas gets it in control. This is Romario. Romario puts it forward. This is Chesley's chance to put the game to bed. He's failed to do so yet again as he tries to hold it up a little bit and again given away. And this is Savlon Cardozo. Now he takes it on his left foot yet again, just wide of goal. It'll be interesting to see if he got a deflection of a Guardian Angel defender, as Savlon Cardozo had the chance to put this game to bed, but Ram Saroop has pulled off a fantastic save. But this is a corner for VELSAO. Not many people forward for the black and yellow brigade. This is Savlon again. Tries to turn away, but this is Nicholas Rodriguez on his left. Spreads it wide for Basant Singh, and what a disappointing outing this has been from the man from Imphal. He's really his touch has really let him down today, because there have been opportunities where he really should have scored and done much better than he has. And Riston Rodriguez now really in desperate times, missing his main man Musa Bamba. As this ball comes in, Beniston Barreto tries to chest it down for Basant Singh, but look at the ground Beniston Barreto has made back to cover up that position. You got to give it, and there is Beniston Barreto hitting it in his own 6-yard box, running back all the way to save his team the blushes. And now this is Basant Singh. Basant coming forward, taking the shot on. Didn't really have the angle to work with, and this has gone straight into the hands of Presley Mascarenas. But credit where it's due. You've got to admire the heart of Beniston Barreto. The amount he's giving to this team is incomparable. I've rarely seen a player run back all the way from an attacking position in the other box, run straight back and defending in his own 6-yard box. Leave alone this Selva Goa Professional League, anywhere in world football. That is great heart from that man on your screen, jersey number 10, Beniston Barreto. And he's still going as Ronald Azevedo is being carried off on the stretcher. And this is Nicholas Rodriguez. Nicholas swings the ball in as Presley loses that out. This is Beniston Barreto against Savlon Cardozo, the two most impressive players for both the teams. This is Romario. Akshay losing out on the ball there. This is Nicholas, swings it in again, and this punched out, taken long. This is just Moniz. 5 minutes of additional time shown by the assistant referee. Only 5 minutes, and I dare say only 5 minutes, because Guardian Angel haven't really shown much muscle in this second half, although they have 5 minutes to rectify that and get the goal back against VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club. And what a win this could be for VELSAO, back-to-back victories, with still 5 minutes for them to hold on. This is William Niaso, Gilbert Oliveira, Joel Barreto losing it to Ronald Azevedo, who's driving forward. He's done a great job. He's driven forward and has been brought down by James Fernandez, who gets the yellow card. And Ronald Azevedo has stayed on the ground. And this is valuable time ticking down for both the teams in very different aspirations at the moment. We'll see this run, leaving 3 defenders for dead, and the 4th one ends up fouling and bringing down Ronald Azevedo. And this is Klusner Pereira standing over the ball. We've seen Klusner score one blinding free kick from this kind of a range, or even further than that. And this is Klusner with the shot. He keeps it on target. Ram Sarup spreads it out immediately, and this is Nicholas Rodriguez launching it forward for Beniston Barreto. And that is such a useless foul to give away under the circumstances, as I think Tyson Carvalho was the man there. Didn't really need to foul the VELSAO player, and he does end up doing that and ends up buying more time for VELSAO to hold on. This is Jess Loy leaving the ball on the left for Savlon Cardozo, who will do anything to keep that ball away from Guardian Angel possession, as William Niaso comes back, wins the throw-in, throws it back to Ram Sarup, who's being chased down. This is James Fernandez. He's given it away yet again. This is Akshay Pashelkar. Ronald trying to find Shamir Babu. He's given it away. This is another throw-in. James Fernandez to Joel Barreto. This is James Fernandez. Benzu Clement. William Niaso flicks it on for Beniston Barreto. Shimmies his way past the first challenge and puts it forward for Maven Sean Dice to chase. And unfortunately for him, it has gone out for a goal kick, as the clock is running down. It will be Viraj Naik who will take this long goal kick with just a minute left. VELSAO Sports and Culture Club are almost home for their second consecutive victory in this year's Selwell Goa Professional League. And boy, will that hold them in good stead. They had a goal difference of -11 before this, and they really needed to rack the points up, and they're doing exactly that right now. What a turnaround this has been for VELSAO. Jude Barreto and Climax Lawrence must be given credit, as Joel Barreto's cross comes in, and this really is the last opportunity for Guardian Angel to get something out of this game. It's now or never for the men in orange, as this corner will come in from Gilbert Oliveira, and it has been calmly collected by Presley Mascarenas, who has stayed on the ground. I don't think he needs to waste time, because I think as he puts this ball out and takes the long kick, the referee will blow for the final whistle, because it's past the added on time, and as predicted, the final whistle comes in. The nightmare continues for Riston Rodriguez's boys,
The ball is met. Will be played between
and the rise
versus FC
from the ashes
Thank you.
is on for VELSAO Sports and Cultural Club, as that man Savlon Cardozo on your screen, with his first half effort, has won this for the Black and Yellow Brigade. Jude Barreto and Climax Lawrence will be happy coaches today as they walk over to Riston Rodriguez and the players to shake their hands, and the other end, and congratulating Guardian Angel on their efforts, which have not led to the 3 points that they desired, but at full time in this crucial relegation battle encounter between VELSAO Sports Club and Guardian Angel, VELSAO have come out trumps 1-0. We will be signing off today, but do not go anywhere, because we will be back tomorrow with another heavyweight encounter between two of Goan football's biggest names, Churchill Brothers Sports Club and FC Goa, which promises to be an attacking encounter, an encounter which would really decide Churchill's fate in this year's Selval Goa Professional League, whereas FC Goa will look to keep their faint title hopes alive. With that, this is Shatadrudat signing off from the Dulair Stadium.